Hi, JG's here. This is a bass guitar lesson on Exodus, a song by Bob Marley and the Wailers. And this song, I'm going to divide the lesson in two parts. The quick part for someone who has been playing the bass for a while and can pick up things quickly. And the other part will be more detailed for a beginner. So, the song... this is what we call a vamp, which means you have always the same chord going around, which is A. It's an A minor. And throughout the song, you have three distinct parts, and within these parts you have little variations. So the first part that we're going to look at is this one. Which starts with your finger here on A, on the 5th fret. So this is it. So it's these notes, an A and G, here the C, back to the A, and then you do the chromatic ascending all the way to A. And you hold this note, da, 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 hold. Within this part, you have a variation. Instead of holding the note, you have something that feels a bit more straight, like. So you have a pause, and the other one is the hold. You hold. The other one you have a pause. Alright, that's part number one. The other one is a part that repeats as well quite often. So this one that I just played and the one I'm going to teach you now is the one that is the two parts that repeat throughout the song more frequently. This is as follows. Also still the A and the G. So that's what you do. And then you change to this, which is you play the A with your first finger, and then there's a kind of a ghost note on a D, but you play as a ghost, which means it's muted, and then you play the E on the 3rd string on the 7th fret, and then there, which is a G and an A on the 2nd string. So these two parts and this one, these are the parts that repeat most often. And then you have a sort of let's call it a bridge for the purposes of naming it, where it goes. So it's just that. Actually, that's the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And the notes for this are the A on the 5th fret, the B on the 7th fret, the C on the 8th fret, and the D on the 3rd string on the 5th fret. So these are the parts. Now let's look into it in more detail for the beginner bass guitarist. So part number one. So I'm really gonna take this step by step. So you're playing the A and a G, which is this note on the 5th fret and this note on the 3rd fret. And it's da da da. I'm gonna put a metronome. So it goes. Okay, just the 5th fret and the 3rd fret, and then you add this note, which is a C on the 3rd string on the 3rd fret. After this note, you come back to the note on the 5th fret on the top string, which is an A. Got it? After this, you have a chromatic, what we call a chromatic ascending, which is from the 3rd fret on the top string to the 4th fret on the top string still, and all the way to the 5th fret on the top string. So you use fingers 1, 2, and 3 like that. So that's one. Within this, there's the variation, which is it's exactly the same notes, it's just the rhythm that changes. So you have a sort of a pause there. Pause. So you hit that on the upbeat. Alright, so that's part number 1. Part number 2 is alright, so the same notes as the part before, and here sometimes you can vary between playing this note twice in the end of that little part, like this. See, I played it twice, or you can play just one time. Alright, so he's always varying between little things. After you do that, what you do is you're gonna play a ghost note here on the D. Actually, before that, you play again the A on the top string, 5th fret, and then you have a ghost note on the A string, on the 3rd string, with your finger, first finger over the 5th fret. There. Let me just stop this for a moment. It's annoying, yet is useful at points. So see what I'm doing? I play the A there, and then I play a ghost there on the 3rd string. After the ghost note, you play here on the 7th fret and E on the 3rd string, and you can play with your 3rd finger. So you have ghost, 3rd fret there on the 7th string, 3rd finger on the 7th fret on the 3rd string. And then is the second, you go to the 2nd string here on the 5th fret, and you play that twice with your 1st finger, and then which is a G, and then you go to an A here on the 7th fret on the 2nd string. So you have ghost, so let me put the metronome, and it goes. Alright, so as I said, sometimes you can play this note twice. There. So that's part number 2, and then you have part number 3, which goes on the 5th fret, top string, an A, and then here a B, and you play it twice with your 3rd finger there on the 7th fret, top string, play it twice on the 8th fret, top string with your 4th finger. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you know the minor scale, this is part of the minor scale. So up until the 4th note of the minor scale, here in this case is a D. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then change to the 3rd string here on the 5th fret with your 1st finger. That's your D. And you hold this note for a little bit, and then you let it go, and then you go back to this or the other one. So these are the parts for the song. I'm just gonna play a little bit along with the tracks. So you have to listen to the track, see when it changes, but it's pretty random in a way, or at least I haven't found a pattern. So that's it. Exodus by Bob Marley and the Wailing Wailers. Practice all the parts, make sure you know what you're doing, and then just get jamming, get playing along with the track. That's the best way to do it. Alright, JG's here, and see you for next time.